Hi, I'm Craig Culp. I'm from Elkhart, Indiana, and I drive a brand new 2023 Chevrolet Bolt EV. Well, actually, the story's kind of interesting. I've always been interested in the EV revolution. I just wasn't sure when to jump in. I've been driving a hybrid or different hybrids for about 6 years. And I travel sometimes for work. And honestly, what happened was I was stuck in an airport, went to grab my rental car, and it was one of those places where you just went to the aisle, you picked one. I jumped in a Bolt. I was exhausted. It was a long day. Didn't even notice it was electric until I was about 20 miles to my destination and did not have time to go back or do anything about it. So, um, yeah, it was an interesting trip, but I absolutely fell in love with the car and the experience of driving an EV. And I went and ordered one soon after I got back. Actually, I pretty much just charge at home. Um, I travel for work, but the rest of the time I am working from home. So even a level 1 charger did me just fine for the first month. I had no problems with that. But I did have a level 2 installed in my garage, and it works great. Well, it's still new to me, but as far as I know, just some tire rotation every 7,500 miles. There's an air filter that I think I can do myself. Um, I already put a little over 3,500 on it in a few months, but I haven't really concerned myself because I really don't have to. The last vehicle I had before this was a 2019 Ford Fusion Hybrid, which I loved. It was a great car, but it was just more than I needed. It's just me, so I wanted something a little smaller, a little lighter and zippier. And so that's why I traded that in for the Bolt. And the Chevy Bolt EV has an estimated range of 259 miles on a full battery. Actually, this is the only car I have, and I live alone, so I'm just a planner. So I know that has a lot of, that gives some people a worry about being able to take longer trips, but with a little planning and with modern technology, with the apps and everything, is so easy. Farthest I went to Grand Rapids for a weekend trip, and I only had trouble once because a place where I planned on stopping, the fast chargers were full, but they still had the level 2 charger available. So I got some, and as soon as the one guy left, he said, "Hey, move over, get in the fast charger." So it's a really nice community of people. I've met, as little as I've used fast chargers, I've met some really nice people along the way, and that's been a really cool thing. Well, surprisingly, my brother was kind of interested, but he's like a tech wizard. He's an IT guy. I was just surprised that he didn't have one. I'm just surprised I got mine before he got his. Uh, so I think there might be a little jealousy in there. But no, yeah, everyone's been very supportive and excited to ride with me. Well, as someone who is able to charge at home most of the time, I find when I'm looking for chargers on longer trips, I'm going to go to a place like this that has a coffee shop that I can walk to, has a whole downtown area that with restaurants and museums and all these wonderful things to do. That really influences where I decide to go. Even if it's off the quickest path, I'm going to go somewhere where I can sit and charge for a little while and enjoy whatever small town I happen to stop in. But I think one of the best things they can do is add more chargers and help out the local businesses. Um, and again, they'll just bring more people to Elkhart. Along the Indiana Toll Road, which I think is all being done. I think that's already taken care of. But yeah, just along main highways. I wish more airports had a system, which I don't know. Because like flying out of Chicago is going to be a little more of a chore, I think. But I do think they have garages available that will charge your car for you while you leave it there for more than a few hours. Um, so that would be something I'd love to see, where you can leave your car at an airport and know that you're not going to come back to a dead battery or have to stop after your long trip already to get more charge on your battery. As far as the Bolt, it has a 360 camera system, which is just awesome. It looks like there's a drone hovering above the car, so you can see all the way around you. Great safety features, super comfortable, plenty of room, plenty of space. I got two 7-foot rugs in there with no problem. So it may be small, but it's very well designed, I believe. Yeah, just do some research, talk to people, talk to owners. I think a lot of trepidation comes with people thinking that things are going to be, well, if I wait, it's going to be better next year, which is true. But that's the thing about technology. You're never going to get in at the right time. Whenever you get in, that's when you get in, and you just keep going with that. This was the right time for me.